So if watermarks don't actually protect your car photography, what does? Because after my last video about watermarks, there was a lot of questions asked. I've been shooting cars for nearly 10 years now, and the reality is online, if someone wants to steal your work, they're going to, and they will find a way to do it, because nothing online is completely theft proof, really. But does that mean that protecting your work online is pointless? No. And once you understand that, your attitude and mindset towards it change, because the goal changes from making theft impossible to just making it as hard as possible. And one of the most effective ways to do that is to make sure that your ownership is embedded into the photo itself. Now, just to clarify, I'm not against watermarks. They do definitely have a place as a visual deterrent when they're used properly, hidden in the image, or however you want to use them, especially for those who are just going to screenshot your photo and try and take it that way. Now, the main tip is the moment you take a photo, you automatically own it. And I think this is relevant for the vast majority of European countries. And one of the best ways to reinforce that is to embed your copyright into the RAW in the camera itself. So inside most modern cameras, there is a feature you can embed your copyright information into the metadata of the RAW file. That includes your name, your website, your contact details, your copyright notice, all that stuff. And then once you've set that up and once it's turned on, your copyright information is then automatically in every single image you own. And it takes about 30 seconds to do. Now, I know exactly what you're going to say. You're going to say, oh, but if someone screenshots my photo, that metadata is gone. But you need to remember that your original file will still contain that metadata, which makes proving your ownership of that image much easier down the line. Because like I said, the truth is nothing online is completely protected. If someone wants to find a way to remove your data from something, they will. Having clear ownership on your images just makes it a lot harder, and people will usually just move on to something else. So it means if you want to pursue it down the line, there's literal evidence, there's actual evidence. But if you didn't know your camera can do that, this may be a video worth saving for later or sending to one of your mates. But this is just one of those tips. If watermarking and copywriting doesn't protect your photos, what do you think actually does? What do you do?